Alright guys, welcome back. I did a few test runs. This is why my voice is already like this already. Like when even before I started the video, I did a few test runs just talk about it. Trying to talk about what I want to talk about in this video. So this video is actually just a update video where I just want to talk about a few things that have been going on in my life, as well as for the future of this channel, and for just I don't know, just the relationship between me and you guys in general. So this is my kind of announcement video. I'm probably going to be changing the format, or not probably, I'm definitely going to be changing the format of this channel again. Um, I I've been working for the past like 3 weeks or so, kind of just recreating things, doing a little bit of rebranding. Also, I've made new plans for my life. I'm planning to get into grad school, so I've been studying for the GRE. It's kind of a last minute thing because they need my scores in before December, and I'm taking it like next week. Uh, so I don't really need to take it that early, but I didn't want to waste too much time. I wanted to get this over with, apply for schools, and then start working as soon as possible. So I've been studying for the GRE for the past like month or so, and it's like one more week until I take it. I need that in order to get into grad school, but more importantly, I've been trying to figure out a few things. I've been trying to find myself again because it's kind of a long process. Like maybe the first week or so, I've been trying to make the same content I was before until I eventually thought, maybe I need to try something different. Until now that I've decided that I'm going to actually be doing something different. Um, so I've been doing a lot of preparation work for my YouTube channel and also for my Twitch because I am going to start streaming again. Not in the same, I don't think it's going to be the same type of stream I do before because I'm mainly going to be streaming in order to get gameplay for my YouTube videos. So it's kind of like a side thing, but it'll still be nice to be able to have a place where people can come in, we can hang out and stuff. And if you really want to, you can help me when I'm and trying to get footage for my YouTube videos as well. Um, so that's one of the things I've been progressing towards. Um, I've also wanted to talk about a little bit about what why I because I think I never really explained to you guys why I really stopped streaming in the first place. About a year ago, or actually, I think the story starts like a very, very old story. If you guys have been with me for a long time, originally I started doing this YouTube Twitch thing. I think I've made the conscious decision maybe like 3 years ago that I decided to, I've been looking at all these YouTuber streamers online, and I've decided that this is amazing. I'm going to be, um, I can literally play video games every single day and make this my full-time job. So I've been doing that for a long, like I've been thinking that for a long time until I made the conscious decision that, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna try. Um, and I didn't really have anything to begin with. I didn't really have this microphone, this webcam, or this computer or anything. So I've decided to start working. I went and I found a job really, really quickly. It was actually a job at a net cafe, and I basically worked there. I was like, okay, so I can just you know, because I don't know why I chose Net Cafe. Maybe because I was so obsessed with, like, I was just so obsessed with like the the thought of being like a YouTuber or streamer that I've wanted to become. Just do anything that was like somewhat related to it. So I worked part time in a net cafe, um, and at the time I was still a full time student. So what I did was I went to school in the day, and then during the night I worked another, like, it was a full time job. It was like it was like 8 hours or so, or yeah, it was like no, it was 7 hours because like yeah, because I needed to, like, I had an hour of travel time, so I basically discussed with my boss if someone could like take an hour of my shift for me. So I basically um I went from like 5 o'clock to like 12 at night. And I basically just worked that job, so I would literally just sleep, go to school, and then work, and then it was my life for like a month and a half or so. And I was going at it really hard. I didn't take a single day off, because I was paid by the hour. So I thought if I worked really hard, I would be able to get my pay for this month. Like, because like I would be able to get more money faster. So basically, I worked until the point where I had enough money, and then I basically just quit, and I took that money, and I I I bought my computer, bought all this stuff, and um, also it was like half of it was money from the net cafe, and like, or not half of it, but like most of it was the money from working in the net cafe, and some of it was my savings. So basically, I dumped everything I had into all my equipment, and that's why I have all these things right now. And I started making stuff like intros, overlays, and all that. I'm gonna make the fanciest shit for my stream, and eventually my friend introduced me to Summoner's War, and I started playing the game. I played it quite a lot, and I thought, there wasn't a lot of people making content for this game, so I started making YouTube videos for that. Just doing some silly things like summoning and stuff. It's like for those of you that don't understand at all, it's just because this channel is no longer just 100% Summoners War related. There's like people that watch it for like WoW content, especially the new people. But it's basically like opening loot boxes and stuff, and you have a chance to get like rare shit. So I've been doing that, and like for a while, just making summoning videos, and then made a few guides, and then eventually I started streaming it on Twitch, and um, I've actually found a lot of success. I consider myself pretty lucky when I first started streaming on Twitch, because there wasn't a lot of people like doing Summoner's War, but there was already some people watching. So I went on, and I started like this review channel where I basically, people would come in, and I would help them with like do a live review of what they need to do in order to succeed in the game, basically. And I would just give them tips and stuff, and they would just come in, and then like there would be like a lineup, and we go one by one, um, all the way down until like and then I would maybe be playing in the background while I have another screen where I'm reviewing and stuff. Like it got to the point of that, if, and eventually I've got a lot of like, I think I was really lucky when I first started. Like the first time I started doing that review thing, I had like 20 viewers, which is actually like really quite a lot. Um, when you think about it, because you see all these like streams on Twitch. Even right now, if I just open my stream a random game, I won't be able to get the same 20 view. Like I won't even be able to get those 20 viewers that I had before. Um, so I think was already really lucky when I started out, and that kind of messed with my perception a little bit of like how to get big on Twitch. Now that I think about it, now that I have had the experience of um, like just opening a random stream and like have no one watch. I'm not trying to like say this to get sympathy or anything, but because I'm feeling really positive. I feel like I can achieve again, and that's the main reason that I'm making this video again. Or not again, but I'm finally making this video, because I think I think we need to go back to the story. I I eventually started streaming, and then I got pretty, like, I think I got pretty big on for Summoner's War. Like I had like a lot of times when I go on, I would have like over 100 viewers and stuff. When I'm playing Summoner's War, and a lot of the times when I'm streaming, if none of the like really big streamers like OMG Bomber are streaming, I would be like the #1 stream for Summoner's War. Um, and I've had a lot of success, like probably in the first few months when I started streaming, and now that if I think like, if I kept at it, I probably would be somewhat like big already now. Probably would already have like the partnership with Twitch by now if I went at it. But the the reason why I'm telling this story is I want to explain why I really stopped streaming on Twitch, because I never explained with you guys. And I remember like a while ago, like people were talking on Discord saying that I pretty much abandoned you guys when I stopped streaming for like without an explanation. And the explanation is it's really hard to describe with words, but to put it simply, I did it too much and I got really sick of it. Um, I was like I don't even know if it's like if I can explain it as a passion, obsession, or just it's basically like pushing myself to the extreme, because I I would be so obsessed with the fact that I want to make it big that I would just go at it as hard as I can. Um, it was the same thing when I was working. Another thing was when I was getting a lot of success. It was during the summer where I didn't have to go to school, so I was streaming full time. I was really streaming a lot. I did have breaks or days where I took days off, but then I would like not take days off, and I would just keep streaming, and then I would make YouTube videos at the same time, and then I would stream for like like the schedule says like 5 hours a day, but it was always like eight hours a day. Always goes really late, and it was a really good feeling in the beginning, until I wasn't able to keep it up anymore. Um, now, an example was when I get these like really bad. They're like stomach cramps or something like that. Like when I eat something that I'm not supposed to, like if I eat too much meat, eat too much onion, or drink too much soy stuff, I get this like really upset stomach, and it really is quite painful. Um, like whenever I do get it. But a lot of times when like, because during the time I was like dieting, and at the time I didn't know that when I took and I ate a lot of like soy products, and I drank a lot of soy milk because it was like basically free protein for with no fat. Um, so I did that, but at the time I didn't know that it upset my stomach a lot. So I've been getting these like cramps pretty pretty frequently, like during the month. Um, and I like I would still stream. Like I wouldn't care. Like I would be in pain the moment I started streaming, and then I would be like I would just like still be smiling on camera and like pretend that um, nothing is wrong, and then just keep going at it. And it was it was like I think if I had to explain it, I think I just pushed myself way too hard. Um, but I think that's really what you need. Like looking back at it, I really should not have given up. I should have I should have kept at it. Even like I think I probably like if I really want to succeed, um, I really needed to keep at it, um, and kind of build up a like basically the habit of having this like to just do what I need to every single day. Um, so I do have a lot of regrets there. Like every time I look back at some of the YouTubers or streamers that are still doing Summoner's War right now, I do still get a little bit jealous. I still feel like um, I should have kept at it. Um, but at the same time, I do like I do understand that it's already in the past. Like there's really nothing that I can do at this point, besides to keep going at what I can do like now. So that brings me to um, my next point. Um, I I've been I've been well I've actually just decided, like I've made the decision again, like to to really just work hard again. Um, and I have not done so in a year or so. I've pretty much just been a scrub, like the worst type of scrub for for more than a year. Um, but I've decided to stop that now, and I've decided to um, keep like keep at it and trying to progress, try to succeed. Um, so I I also wanted to talk about like because a lot of people are asking if I'll ever go back to playing Summoner's War. The short answer is probably not. I tried to play again after they made the update, but it's been a little bit like I went on and it was pretty much the same thing as before. I still had to farm. I still had to do all these things. Um, I do understand that like before I quit the game. There's like a point where the game is everything, and then you just go at it, and you're just like completely insane. You would just do whatever to win at the game. But the moment that you stop caring about it, you stop caring 100%. It doesn't matter if they gave you like free like legendary 5 stars or whatever. Like I would not like at this point right now. I don't actually care. So like I think that's really what like everything with games like you just while you're invested in it, it has value. But once you stop, like that value disappears. Um, so I for now like I don't want to give like the like an how do you say it? I don't want to give like a hard answer that's like I'm never ever going to play Summoner's War in my life again. But I for now I don't think I'll go back to playing. Um, Maybe in the future I don't know, but probably not. Um, and I've actually have just some new plans. I want to. Oh god, this is gonna sound horrible. I want to make League of Legends content. Um, this is probably this is probably like super hard to like unless you're one of the viewers that support me 100% and not on this channel just to like just for the content and you probably like would be like oh shit like he's gonna stop the WoW videos now. But I do have a plan. Like my goal right now like is not to just play whatever that I enjoy. My goal right now, like my game that I'm playing right now, is to make it big, and that's what I'm going to like do 100%. I'm just gonna push really hard at it again, um, and that's why I chose League of Legends because obviously it has a really big like viewer base, and I do have a system. Like I've already thought of a system that I'm going to put in practice very soon that I know will get me success if I am able to keep at it for a long time or consistently. Maybe not even for a long time, but if I keep at it consistently for just a period of time, I will be able to find some success. And that is why I've decided to do this. Which brings me to my next point of why I want to get into graduate school. It's mainly because I like it's not really what you guys think. It's not like oh he doesn't like he's not gonna or I don't know what normal people would think like for most Asians it would be like oh it's the proper thing to do. Obviously get a higher education, you'll get a higher salary in the future. But I'm not going into graduate school in order to study. I'm not going in for the purpose of studying or even for the purpose of getting a degree. Um, the school that I'm aiming for right now, like the pick that or the school that if like if this works out, it's gonna be really really good. I'm planning to get into UC Irvine, and like it's probably my number one pick. Um, but there are others like that. Basically, why I'm aiming for UC Irvine is because it's the first like public school, like not a private one, like an actual public university that has an esports team. And I'm not going to go into their esports team, but I'm basically trying to apply and give them basically a study plan of what I'm planning to do for just what I can do for their school if I can get in. Because I can use their resources, which is going to actually tie into what I'm planning to do right now in League of Legends, because um, it's really hard to explain right now, and I don't think I'm able to explain everything here. Like I don't think I can, and I don't think I should, because part of it is also it's like you don't give out your business plan to everyone. Um, but basically it's to be able to get in, and I can basically use their resources and then use it to set up like a um, I would say kind of a system within the school for for I don't know, it's so hard to put into words. It's like I can I can if they're willing and willing to cooperate with me, I can use this or use their system to build up their I guess kind of like their reputation as sort of like an um, esports school. Yeah, you guys ever watch like video game high school? It's gonna kind of be like that, but um, I hope to like this is like step two. Like this is like way in the future. If I can even make this succeed. But basically, there's a like just unlimited possibilities if I'm able to get in. Um, One of it is like basically set up like make it become like a center for like esports. Eventually, maybe start a league for like universities for esports. Um, but but like all of it's gonna eventually probably tie into what I'm doing on YouTube as well. Um, I'm gonna make like a little bit of separation between the two, for stuff that's like stuff that I made and stuff that's made for the school. Um, and all right, this is just super complicated. Like basically I'm just trying to get in order to set some shit up. That's literally it. Like if you want me to explain in just one sentence, I'm going to get in and I'm going to set some shit up. and and it's going to benefit both the school and it's going to benefit me. That's the simplest explanation. Um, you might think I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but it's just I have so like it's so fucking abstract that I can't I can't put into words. Um, but I do have like a sort of a vision. Like I don't know how to exactly get there in the future. Um, but I have this vision of just like it's like this really beautiful picture where it's like this giant esports event, and like I'm the one hosting it basically. um, and like that's my I guess my goal and my dream right now. It's really really far from where I am right now, but hopefully you guys will see me um, succeed in the future, and then this video will be evidence that like you can start little and make it big, if you're able to keep at it. And that's what I plan to do now. I plan to um, work really hard, and I plan to um, just keep going as hard as I can. And um, I hope to not let you guys down. I hope to be able to influence more people in the future, and I hope my life will be able to inspire someone. So that's basically it. That's what I wanted to say in this video. Um, the last thing is what I actually plan to be doing right now. Like what I plan to actually start right now. So I'm gonna start a new video series for League of Legends. It's kind of something called like how to, well, not how to, like I haven't thought of a name yet, but the name will have to be out tomorrow because I will be making my first upload tomorrow. Um, it's going to be something like um, how to, well, not how to, but the title is going to be like or not the title, the concept is going to be like I go and look up like um, this a person that plays a certain champion um, really well. I think a majority of people play League, so majority of you guys will know what I'm talking about. But uh, um, there's people that like play certain champions really well, and they're like, you can look at them on the ladder and see their like rankings and stuff. And then people that main a certain champion, I can go in and then I can basically introduce their builds, and then eventually I'll be able to um, well, not eventually, but I'm gonna start off with just first of all like introducing their builds, and then I'm gonna actually test it out in game. That's why I'm going to be streaming and getting gameplay, because I need to actually try it out. I need to build the exact same thing they do, and in my games, and then this way I can get like gameplay footage of me doing shit, and then I can do like commentary on it afterwards, and it's just gonna be like just um, memes and dumb shit when I actually do the commentary. So I want to. It's gonna be like a combination of like learning like educational stuff in the game with entertainment. That's what I plan to do. Um, but we'll see. Like this, I'm making these like uh, I'm not sure if I'm using this word right. Like audacious claims. It's like it's a word I actually learned just now, like just yesterday for the GRE. Basically, supposedly means like bold, but um, bold, but like not. Basically, it means like you're spouting, you're you're saying these things without anything to back it up. I think that's what it means, or maybe I need to study again. Um, but but I'm gonna be starting that. I still have like 1 week for the GRE, so I I do already start like I'm not gonna just back down because of that. I'm gonna start at it, and because I'm ready now, and I want to strike while the iron is hot. Um, so right now I'm going to start it, and I'm planning to make this a daily thing. So I do this every single day, and I hope I don't burn myself out. If I do, maybe I'll play a few games, and then that's why I'm planning to not be as serious on stream. So basically, I'll just go on stream, and kind of be like a hangout thing where I just play games, and then I'll have Discord open. You guys can come in, and if you want to play with me or anything like that. But the problem is right now I do live in Taiwan. I'm going to be moving very soon, like after the GRE, a few weeks after I have to take the TOEFL, and then once I finish taking the TOEFL, I won't have anything to do here. I'll be able to move anywhere I want. So I'm planning probably, I still have no plans of where I actually want to live, but just for a while, like until eventually I get accepted into a certain university, and then I go there. But eventually I'm going to move again anyways, but I'm going to be living somewhere in North America for probably a year or so, until the next semester starts, or not next semester, the next year of school starts, which is like next September. So it's going to be an entire year, after I finish my taking my like my exams that I need to right now. So I'll be able to play with you guys. I'll be able to start a new NA account, for North America. Like I've already started leveling in order to try and be able to use this account to make content. And then I probably won't like have all the champions, but if I need to, I'll just spend real money to buy it in order for the sake of making videos. Um, but right now I'm gonna just start with using my account on Taiwan, to make these videos, and then if you guys can obviously come in if you guys really want to play with me. I can I can hop over on NA as well, and then probably don't need to put like insane hours into getting footage, because probably like if I can get like 3 or 4 games in, it probably should be enough. And then for the remaining time, I can just stream. I can either play some other games, or like go and play WoW again, or do other things, and then or maybe hop on NA and play with you guys. Um, so that's my plan. I don't know if anyone's gonna steal this idea, but even if you steal it, you gotta be more consistent than me to beat me. So that's pretty much it. Um, I'm gonna go at it really hard now, and I'll see you guys very very soon in the next video, or stream, or whatever. And yeah, so see you on the see you guys on the other side. Peace out.